can't believe it. I don't move. Morning, how you doing? Now, as is normal for me, I'm probably going to say to you now that this is just going to be a short video this week. I've got no idea whether it's going to be or not. I suspect it will be, because the situation this week is we've come away in the van just to do a little bit of walking for 3 days up in the Lincolnshire Wolds, and it's a site we've been once before, but surprise, surprise, when I was looking at the map, I noticed that there's a nature reserve right next door called Snipe. Grey-legged partridge just gone through the trees there. But then this morning I got up at 5:45, just as it was getting light. Made my way down onto the reserve. As you can see, the sun's full up now, and I'm just literally going to walk and really quietly and slowly and just see what's around. I have inadvertently flushed 2 muntjac deer already. I think there were a couple of males shouting across at each other, and literally one wrong foot and they heard me and they were away. So I can hear them in the distance still, or some others, so it looks like it could be a good morning for muntjac this morning, but who knows. Anyway, that's the plan. I'm going to have a quiet walk round, see what I can find on this, what is a new reserve for me. And if I see anything, obviously, I'll come back to you. I'm having to be really, really quiet here. Literally 15 metres in front of me, there's a female muntjac deer. I've just been taking some pictures of her and a little bit of film. But what happened is there's a hawthorn bush in front of me, and there was a yellowhammer sat on the top of it. Well, not quite on the top, it was obscured by some of the branches, and I was trying to get into a better position to take some pictures, so I was really stood really quietly, just trying to get a few images. In front of the hawthorn bush, this female muntjac deer appeared, and there was a male following close behind. Obviously, she must be coming close to in season, and they weren't really paying attention to me. So I just managed to get down quite slowly into this position. I got a couple of pictures of him, but then I think he twigged that I was here, and he's headed off back in that direction, shouting at me. She just came through the barbed wire fence, and she's literally stood in front of me now, chewing a cud. I can't believe it. I don't move. I've took a little bit of a film of her, and I managed to get the action camera out just to film this little bit for you while I'm here. Literally, it's just stood in the sun. Absolutely fantastic to see, and yeah, she's really relaxed. I think she will head off in a minute, because I've just heard a gate slam up there, and what I'm tending to get this morning, I'm not sure whether it's the same runner doing laps or it's different runners. They all look pretty much the same, but there's a gate a bit further around that slams as somebody comes through it, and then about 5 minutes later you'll get a runner come through. So I think she's going to head off in a minute. So I'm just going to finish this piece to you, try and get a few more images, and then obviously we'll move on and see if we can do something else. But yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. I don't move. I have to make movements really slow, and then hopefully she won't be spooked by me. But she seems quite relaxed, I have to say. Catch you in a bit. Well, it's already been a fantastic morning. There's obviously loads of muntjac around here, but I've just had a red kite encounter as well, which just above me. The only problem I had is because I'm in the trees, I had to try and get an open space really quickly. I've actually walked on a little bit further now. It would have been nice if I'd been just here, because there's a big open space behind me, as you can see, no trees. So I was literally quickly trying to get a shot in between the trees, which I managed to do. So yeah, I'm really pleased. I've seen red kites on the other side of the wolds, but I can't recall when we came last year onto this side, which is the southern side of the wolds. Can't recall seeing any. Saw loads of buzzards as normal, but no red kites. But yeah, you would think this is ideal for them. So yeah, absolutely superb, and they look in great condition as well. Obviously, breeding season coming up, they're all showing off. So yeah, fantastic. We've got a nice blue sky today, which is the first we've had for a while, so that helps as well. And yeah, I'm just pulling up one of these climbs now. But yeah, already a very fruitful morning, so I'm actually going to make my way back now, because time's getting on, and you can, or I can actually literally just spend a day here if I wanted to. But we've got a big walk to do, so best head back, get some breakfast. But if I see anything else, I'll let you know. Boy, am I unfit. Still making my way back. I will get back eventually, I think. Yeah, I've just stopped for another 10 minutes. There was a flock of very small birds, and there seems to be quite a few around actually. Loads of different ones, goldfinches, a few of the tit family, but also some siskin as well, I think. And I managed to get a couple of shots. Not sure how good they are. They were literally quickly moving around these seed heads, and they always seem to be on the opposite side to what I wanted them to be. But I've had about 10 minutes trying to get a shot before they all, in a huge group, just flew off. I'm sure they'll be back, but as I say, I've got to make my way back now. So yeah, it's been a really fantastic morning. Just getting quite a variety of stuff. I thought I might get a few birds. Mammals is always difficult, because you never really know what's there, and they can be quite difficult to get close to without spooking them. But I had some real luck there with those muntjacs. So yeah, I can't say I'm disappointed. I think I've got a couple of nice shots of the muntjac, so really pleased with that. Not sure about the red kite shots. They were a bit of a grab shot, but I'm sure I can. I got one decent one in there, I think. So brilliant, yeah. I mean, it really does set me up for next time I come up here. I can have a little bit more idea of what's where. It's a huge reserve, so yeah, I've only done a small part of it today, but certainly that gives me a little bit of a clue for next time I come up, and hopefully can target in on something a little bit more. But as I sort of walk out and just seeing a variety of wildlife, yeah, it's been fantastic this morning. I've seen a roe deer as well, but that was in the distance. So yeah, I'm going to make my way back, see if I see anything else. If I do, I'll catch back up with you. Right, although I've had a great morning this morning, I've just fouled up a shot, and I'm kicking myself about it. Yeah, what happened is I came to a split in the path where it, like a V-shaped split, and I took the left-hand side, and I'd literally gone down 10 yards, and a muntjac walked out in front of me from the right. And because I was walking, he managed to get a couple of shots before he shot off, but he shot off back where he'd come from. So I knew that if I went back up the path and got down on my knee, the likelihood was that muntjac deer was going to come across that piece of woodland and I had to cross onto the other path. So I waited there 2 minutes, nothing. And literally because I'm on my way back and it's been, you know, quite a busy morning, I let myself go after sort of 3 minutes. As I stood up and started to move, the muntjac popped out onto the path, saw me and headed off. Now, I've got some nice pictures of muntjac this morning, but that would have been a lovely clear shot of a muntjac. With backlit with the sunlight, it would have looked absolutely fantastic, I think. Right, I've come out the sunshine a bit. Don't like to, but a bit of a glare on the camera. I'm going to call it a day for today. Been here literally about 2.5 hours. Started at about 6 o'clock this morning by the time I got down here. And I have to say, I've been really, really impressed with... I've got another deer in front of me. I'm not sure whether that's a roe deer or not. That's a roe deer. 2 roe deer. So that's 2 roe deer running in the field just off outside the wood. There's a tractor started up, so I think that's probably what spooked them. Yeah, they're not coming into the wood, they're running that way. And there's a great spotted woodpecker at the top of that tree. Unbelievable. Ah, he's flown off. As you see, I'm getting distracted. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm not going to record this ending again because this is about the 3rd time I've tried to do it. Keep getting distracted by animals, which is always good. It's nearly 9 o'clock and it's really quiet here, apart from a couple of runners that have come through, or the same runner about 3 times. Yeah, there's been nobody here at all, so can highly recommend it as a place to visit. I'm certainly going to be back with a little bit more intelligence on what's here and where to find it. Anyway, that's enough of me burbling on. Time to get back, get some breakfast. See you next time for another one.